those things that have to do with privacy and sex, the liberals, not the conservatives, are the one who pound after that.
Fascinating usage of the word pound when making that argument. Former Alaska Governor Sarah Palin is accusing Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez of trying to entice Americans to engage in more sexual activity. Obviously, none of that is true. That is complete and utter nonsense. And she should have been a little more careful with, how she decided to share that message or that perspective. Now, this comes as a pretty delayed response to AOC claiming that a lot of the Republican men who come after her, to criticize her, are usually pretty furious at the fact that they can't sleep with her. And that has upset conservatives. They're still talking about it, which blows my mind. And the conversation really started with Steve Cortez on Twitter arguing this in regard to a photo of AOC vacationing in Florida with her boyfriend. If leftists like AOC actually thought mandates and masking work, they wouldn't be frolicking in free Florida. And then number two, her guy is showing his gross pale male meat. The dude is weird about feet, so he calls out AOC's boyfriend's feet. All right, now AOC shot him down, and in her response, God, I don't care about any of this. If Republicans are mad they can't date me, they can just say that instead of projecting their sexual frustrations onto my boyfriend's feet, you creepy weirdos. All right, but I want to get back to Sarah Palin, don't you know? Where did she get that, like, I don't know, that AOC or anyone in the Democratic Party is like trying to get people to have more sex? And also, stop talking about it from like your, like this moral high ground. Like, take care of your own home, girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're worried about sex out of wedlock or, all of that stuff. Tend to your own home. That's all I'll say about that.
Okay, we got more of Sarah Palin, right? Because I think the video is hilarious. So yeah, look, let's in the school of keeping it real. Why was Sarah Palin popular? Two reasons. One was she was a socialist in Alaska, naturalized more of the oil and gave out checks to her citizens. The other reason is in Republican circles, they thought she was hot. So now she's complaining, oh my God, can you believe the Democrats are sexualizing people? Are you serious? Come on. Give it a rest. And for Republicans claiming that no, we cared, we weren't paying attention to that at all. Sure, buddy. You remember your private conversations, right wingers? You remember those? Keep it real.
All right, let's hear more from Sarah Palin.
It amazes me though, her and other liberals, socialists even, their ability to deflect from what the issues truly are. And here, her obsession with at least suggestions of always gender and sex even. I truly believe that there are enough Americans who get it and understand what her tactic is, and that is to deflect from what the real issues are. But yeah, okay, take this issue though with her suggestion of dating and attraction to someone and blaming her failures on that obsession with sex. Look how the liberals, Rachel, want to pound that into the public's head, that advertising who is attracted to who, what people do in the privacy of their own bedrooms, all those things that have to do with privacy and sex. The liberals, not the conservatives, are the one who pound after that. And obviously, it's a tactic so that she doesn't have to be held accountable. It sounds like she hasn't been held accountable for much, maybe in her entire life, so she does not have that foundation of accountability and that public service heart that is so necessary in order to serve well and be accountable.
Does anyone understand a word she says? You know you don't understand it if you're right winger, because I watched a couple of times. At one point she said like dating and stuff like that, and she's blaming her failures on that. Wait, when did she blame her failures on dating? What are you talking about?
Just making things up.
just, you remember when Ron Artest changed his name to Meta World Peace?
I do.
Yeah, and then he changed his name when he went to go play ball in China to the Panda's Friend. And Ron's a really good guy with a good heart, but that was, come on, that was a little silly, right? But if Sarah Palin had like a Ron Artest kind of name, it would be Word Salad Palin. If she just throws out words, a pound dating failure, it's really the liberals and not the conservatives. And that's why, date, sex and pound and that, and ha. And Republicans, since they don't care about policy, they don't care about ideas, they don't care about complete sentences, they're like, oh yeah, she's right, man. I like her, she's hot. No, she's making the point that you're not supposed to be obsessed. I think she's trying to make the point that you're not obsessed with, shouldn't be obsessed with that. Hilarious. Every part of it's hilarious. But if the substantive point at the end was, can you believe the liberals are invading the privacy of your bedroom? Are you serious? My whole life, Republicans have said, now remember, we don't want big government, but here's what you can and can't do in your bedroom, okay? No, you can't have gay partners, you can't love gay people, you can't do this, you can't do that. In fact, a guy who worked in the Trump administration, it's that recent, Ken Cuccinelli, tried to outlaw oral and anal sex in Virginia. Literal, I'm not kidding, it's literal. He's like, no one's allowed to have oral sex. I do not approve of it. It ain't liberals, it's conservatives who've been trying to run our sex lives the whole time because they're perverts, they're repressed, and they love big government oppression.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.